Well, hello, hope you are all well. I'm down on the allotment today, and something I've noticed is that my Jerusalem artichokes have gone pretty much like they're ready to harvest. I can tell they're ready by the way that these stalks have just gone very brown and brittle and break nicely. But this has led me to a decision I've been thinking about for a while, is that I think I need to get rid of these Jerusalem artichokes. Now, when I first took on the allotment, artichokes was one of the very early things that I planted. At the time they seemed like the rage that everybody seemed to be growing and talking about, and in fact I think many people still do grow them. When we first started harvesting these artichokes, we were very excited. We loved them, they were tasty, we used them a lot in the kitchen, and we could even live with the reason that they have the nickname fartichokes, the farty. However, we've noticed in recent years that we're just not eating as many of them, so I've decided it's time to get rid of all our Jerusalem artichokes. Well, it's starting to get a little bit warm now, so one of the layers has to come off. But what I'm thinking at the moment, one of the reasons I want to get rid of these Jerusalem artichokes is they are ugly, in all honesty. I just find them ugly to look at, very difficult to keep tidy, and they've become more and more invasive. So I'm of the opinion, let me get my words out, so I'm now of the opinion that they need to go. But the difficulty is that because they are so invasive, they are very difficult to remove. So I'm after ideas on how you would get rid of Jerusalem artichokes. My current thinking is that I will dig over this plot today, get rid of any Jerusalem artichokes that I find, keep digging them over the coming weeks and keep trying to remove them, and then if they start to grow back in the spring, just pull up the plants then. I know a lot of people struggle with getting Jerusalem artichokes, so I'll be interested to know if anybody else has had any ideas on how to get rid of them. Well, that is one nice big bucket of Jerusalem artichokes. This will keep us fed for quite a while, and this is the dilemma I often have. We get so many Jerusalem artichokes out of this one bed that will feed us for quite a while. Now I often debate whether I do want to keep them. I'm not sure. Now I've harvested these. However, they're only available for a very small period. They don't exactly keep very well, so I've got to think about it a lot now. Anyway, one more thing. I want to show you guys how my garlic is doing when we planted that up a couple of weeks ago. So as you can see, the garlic is pretty much all up and growing. It's been in about a month now, so I think it is time to give us a bit of a feeding, just while we can, while it's available and we can do it. Doesn't need a huge amount of feed, but just enough to help it grow a bit more. And we're going to do the same with youngins, because they're also growing quite well too. Which means, you know, I'm just feeling like we've been very lucky and we're off to a very, very good start to this season. I always feel our gardening season, our grow your own season, starts in September. Well, that is it for this video. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week at the moment, one from the allotment and one from the home plot, just to try and max things up and keep it a bit consistent. So let me know if you have any thoughts on how to get rid of Jerusalem artichokes in the comments down below. I'd love to hear some thoughts on how to get rid of them. Until next time, please take care.